Cell structure and function. Cytology is the branch of science which deals with the structure, function, and chemical reactions going on inside the cells. Learning objectives. Identify the structure and functions of basic component cells. Differentiate between animal cells and plant cells. Human beings are complex organisms made of trillions of cells which vary in their size and structure. They are organized into different forms and carry out specific functions. Improved technology has helped biologists to study the organism's cellular structure and function. They have even found ways to modify cellular structures and manipulate gene expressions for the enhancement of human health and environment. Robert Hooke discovered cell in the mid-17th century with a simple microscope and marked the genesis of an exciting era of cellular biology. A cell is the smallest unit of life and the building block of all living organisms. Understanding what makes up the cell and how a cell works is fundamental to all the biological sciences such as biotechnology, genetic engineering, and molecular biology. So let's begin with whole organisms and work down to the molecular level. Organisms are made up of the organ system, such as the digestive system pictured here. Each of these organ systems are comprised of individual organs which work together in a coordinated manner. The organs such as liver, stomach, small and large intestines are a part of the digestive system. All these organs are made up of tissues. Tissues are groups of similar cells that perform the same function, such as the epithelial tissue and the smooth muscle tissue pictured here. Tissues are made up of cells, and the cells are the smallest units of life. Finally, cells contain organelles and molecules such as DNA. Cells are classified into two types on the basis of their structure: prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are the simpler forms of cells which make up unicellular organisms like bacteria and cyanobacteria. Prokaryotic cells lack membrane-bound nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. The DNA, which is usually a single circular molecule, floats inside the cytoplasm of the cell. On the other hand, eukaryotic cells make up complex multicellular organisms like plants and animals. The eukaryotic cellular structure is more complex as pictured here. They have a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. Animal cells are the foundation of all animals. Let's examine an animal cell more closely. Animal cells are protected by a phospholipid bilayer that surrounds the cell and functions as a gate that allows the entry and exit of molecules from the cell. In the center of the cell lies the nucleus. Nucleus acts as a brain of the cell. Each and every metabolic activity of the cell is regulated by the nucleus. It contains the DNA in the form of chromatin and a nucleolus. Cells contain a number of small double membrane-bound organelles called mitochondria. They are the powerhouses of the cell and carry out aerobic cellular respiration to generate ATP, which is the energy currency of the cell. Ribosomes are small globular bodies found in large numbers inside the cells. They are known as the protein factories of the cells as they carry out the synthesis of proteins inside the cells. Ribosomes may be free or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum forms an interconnected network of tubules and vesicles and functions to transport proteins throughout the cells. Golgi apparatus is the system of membranous sacs called cisternae. The purpose of Golgi apparatus is to transport secretory vesicles and form lysosomes. Lysosomes are the suicidal bags of the cell. They contain digestive enzymes and perform intracellular digestion. Another type of eukaryotic cell is the plant cell. Both the types of cells are very similar, but there are three distinct differences. Firstly, plant cells have a tough cell wall around their cell membrane, while animal cells lack a cell wall. Secondly, plant cells have a large central vacuole, whereas animal cells may have a few small ones. Vacuoles are single membrane-bound organelles which are required for the purpose of storage and waste accumulation. The final difference is the presence of chloroplast in the plant cells. Chloroplasts are the green-colored double membrane-bound organelles which carry out photosynthesis for the plant.